Okay, all right. I'm just gonna do some drawing here. I wanted to focus on the arm today, um, and the various muscles that make up the arm. So essentially, in terms of the arm, um, we have the deltoid. Now, you should keep in mind that like the deltoid is made up of actually like three heads or three sides. There's this first side, like which is like kind of like facing like the chest area. There's a lateral side, and then there's like a third side that actually like goes towards the back. Um, that's how I try to like divide it like in threes actually. Then of course, we have the this famous muscle, uh, which is the bicep muscle, which does not actually connect to this main part. Actually, it connects into the forearm. And one of my favorite muscles here what I really wanted to practice today um, was, for simplicity's sake, I will call it by its popular name, which is like the supinator muscle. And it's this muscle that goes along your forearm, and that's what enables us to like turn our arms like such. And I particularly like it because it's always a good way to like show like strength, um, um, in the arm. And then down here, yeah, we have the bicep side, the tricep, the head of the tricep muscle coming out, and it'll actually feed in like this. So actually, between in here, you have like the brachialis muscle, which we really don't see so much unless the person is like really is really like developed. Okay, elbow is going to be here, pretty much. So what are the tricks is in terms of like drawing drawing muscles is to, well, of course, you want to get like the overall, the overall gesture. Of course, you want to get that. But the other thing is, you want to have like a nice harmony of like rhythms in the muscles. So if you ever like look at a drawing that's not quite like working out very well, it's probably because you know, I mean, like in other words, like it just looks like a sausage person or something like that. It's probably quite likely, they're not taking into consideration like what the rhythms of the muscles are. All right, so that's one take for the forearm. Um, I'll do another one. Maybe you know what? I'll do it this way. Make this like very like gestural, right? All right. So my general volumes for the upper arm and the forearm. This one's going to be a little bit more slender, I think. And then, yeah, here's like, the front head, lateral head, and there's like another head in the back for the tricep. Okay. Here is the bicep. Again, it feeds down into the forearm. And then on the outside, you have the supinator muscle coming in like this. And then you have its complement on the other side like that. Let me see how I do this. So I have like this arm coming this way, right? So in other words, to keep the rhythm, I have to like turn the energy out this way. So that's something you guys should keep in mind, when you're drawing. Okay. Like where are the forces? Where are the forces going? Like where are the forces being forced out? Right? Okay. And so actually, if you guys have like a good sense of like rhythm, it could take you a long way in terms of creating a good experience for your audience. Okay. Okay. I'm drawing with a Caran d'Ache Ivory Black pencil here, and I kind of like it. Often I'll draw with like a regular pencil. Well, kind of regular pencil. I tend to draw with a Blackwing, and I have my nerdy reasons for doing that, but I like working with a Blackwing. But this is actually nice because it has a nice waxy tooth to it, and if I'm right, I don't know if I have anything here. It's probably water soluble. Not yet, not probably. I'm sure it is water soluble. If there's any water, I can get out of here. Let's see. Yeah, you see that? That's cool. That's cool. I need to put more water in here, but it gives it a little bit of atmosphere. Okay, I'm not sure if that's showing up on there or not. I guess I will have to put more water on here. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So that's just a couple of arms, that I'm drawing for today, and I'll do some more drawing in a bit. All right. See you guys next time. All right. Bye bye.